Archaeological news, this time from a cave in Germany, and what happened, what the hunter-gatherers were doing there. Ancient technology, quote-unquote. This is what they discovered in a cave in Germany, which early cavemen may have used to hunt giant animals, such as elephants and horses. Archaeologists discovered a gold mine of human artifacts. This is after finding throwing sticks in a cave in Germany dating back 300,000 years. Researchers analyzing a coal mine outside Schöningen in North Germany. They discovered 9 ancient spears. Alongside the butchered remains of dozens of horses, alongside these were also remains of elephants, where at that time they were much larger than the African cow elephants that we have today, which once roamed across Europe. The spears dated back 300,000 years, meaning they were likely used by early Neanderthals. The discovery also throws shade on theory that the earliest humans were scavengers and out hunting capabilities emerged much earlier than previously thought. Björn Thurmier, Minister of Science of Lower Saxony, said, "The former Schöningen open cast mine is a first-rate archive of climatic change." He said this must be made even clearer in the future. This is a place where we can trace how humankind went from being a companion of nature to a designer of culture. Jordi Serangeli, head of the excavation, said, "We found both 2.3-meter long tusks, the complete lower jaw, numerous vertebrae and ribs, as well as large bones belonging to 3 of the legs and even all 5 delicate hyoid bones. The Stone Age hunters probably cut meat, tendons, and fat from the carcass. With the new find from Schöningen, Germany, we do not seek to rule out that extremely dangerous elephant hunts may have taken place, but the evidence often leaves us in some doubt." To quote Charles Darwin, he said, "It's not the strongest that survives, but the one who can adapt best." And according to this, the adaptability of humans was the decisive factor for their evolutionary success and not the size of their prey. Archaeologist Ivo Verhegen added that by analyzing the remains of the elephant in particular, the researchers were able to conclude that the animals were killed by hunting. Mr. Verhegen said the animal had a shoulder height of about 3.2 meters and weighed about 7 tons. It was therefore larger than today's African elephant cows. Elephants often remain in the water when they were sick or old. Numerous bite marks on the recovered bones show that carnivores visited the carcass. And researchers in Germany have also recently discovered the remains of a woman thought to be about 4,000 to 4,500 years old. It left researchers puzzled over the woman's life and where she might originate from. Laid on her right side, the woman had her legs and arms pulled towards her chest and her gaze facing north, according to Deutsche Welle. One of the oldest forms of positioning, the cording shape is typical of burials in Neolithic Europe. The period lasted between 6,000 to 2000 BC and saw human transition from foraging and hunting back to into farming. So can you imagine the planning that these Neanderthals or ancient humans did before the hunt? They must have had weeks, if not months, of planning how to hunt and going about doing this successfully without having the minimal loss or danger to life. This is by Sean Martin on Express UK. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. and we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.